You know how I always say that the masculines, when they awaken, they get this crash course when it comes to spirituality and a spiritual aspect of the journey, and that is happening usually before they're ready to come in and to break no contact. And if we pass all the tests, to go towards balancing your two energies and getting into physical union. So I want to explain that crash course to you today. What does it actually mean? So the crash course means, have it ever, I'm going to give you an example. Did it ever happen to you? One step back, okay? Bear with me. Let's take one step back. Do you know that sometimes we receive information about something, but if that information is not relevant to our journey, even people who are not awakened or not spiritual, right? If that information is not relevant to our journey, it just comes in and it comes out. We're not registering, maybe we're registering that information, but we're not contemplating, we're not sitting on this information, right? We're just letting it go. And if you are a spiritual person, divine feminine on a journey, it must have happened to you that you said something spiritual, right, to someone, and they took it as nonsense. They didn't believe it. They didn't even give it thought. Why? Because it is not on their timeline, not for this lifetime, to truly understand that, right? So it maybe happened to you that you received certain information. Maybe you saw a video, someone saying something, okay? Maybe you saw a video of me explaining the divine masculine, the divine feminine are always equals, right? So you saw this video months ago and it's like, okay, I get it, I understand it, but then you go ahead and forget about it, right? And when the moment when the moment comes, you have all that information stored in little drawers of your mind, right? But when the moment is right, they're like all open. It all makes sense. It all sits with you. And suddenly you're remembering, okay, yeah, this girl said that 3 months ago. And a year ago, this happened. And a year ago, that happened. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes we're not ready to really absorb certain information. And I always talk about this in my readings, that it often happens that not often happens, it always happens, to be honest, for most part, that it's a process from the moment you know something till the moment you really embody that energy, right? So from the moment you hear we are equals or I need to detach, it's actually a process till the moment you actually naturally embody that energy. Same for self-love. There's a moment you realize, okay, this behavior, it means that I don't love myself and I have to change that. But it's a process until the moment you actually embody it, and it's just natural. It doesn't come with an effort, right? So that is exactly how that crash course looks like. I always say to you that there's a moment that the divine masculine, right, starts to watch us, because the divine feminine, we always have some sort of a presence. We don't have to be readers, shamans. Not all of us end up as spiritual teachers, but whatever is our purpose, we start to share it with the world, because this is always part of our mission, right? So we're out there. It doesn't matter what community you build, it doesn't matter what following you have, but you are out there. It's part of the puzzle piece, it's part of your mission, right? So they always watch us. But in the beginning, as they watch us, they put those information in all those little drawers, but they don't really sit on it. They don't really embody this information. It's like, okay, she's saying that we're twin flames. Okay, is she talking about me? I'm not really sure, because they don't believe it, right? Because they're still unawakened, they're still wounded, they're still processing all their karmic tasks on their quest, right? Similarly to when I say to you guys that if someone tells you you're the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world, if you don't really believe it, you're not going to believe them, right? So it's like they're registering the information because they don't believe it. They don't really fully believe you. Is it possible? It seems so magical. Is it really possible that we're that one soul? Is it really possible that we've come here to have a life of service, to have a mission, blah, 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 whatever is it that you talk about? Now, when they are done with their karmic lessons And part of those lessons for them is also working on their self-esteem, their lack mentality, releasing that, understanding how beautiful they are, how amazing they are, how powerful they are. Yes, I am an equal of this woman. All those drawers, poof, they just open. And they're like immediate realizations. Oh my God, now I understand what she was saying. Oh my God, now I understand what she was saying. Now I understand what this other person maybe that I saw online was saying. It's all true. It does come through the logical mind because they operate in a physical. That's why for us it has to be a bit longer, because we actually feel it, we live it, we heal it on the level of the soul. That's our part of the job. Meanwhile, they heal all the karmic nonsense that they have to deal with, right? It's teamwork. But that is how that crash course happens. They have to walk the most of this journey and awakening. This is when the illusion of them being behind is being created, and we think that we're, like already here, and why are they? They're not. They're just doing different things. It's teamwork. But when the moment comes, poof, crash course, sudden realization. That moment when they literally wake up, and many things come to them as well in dreams. For the dreams are a bit more powerful for divine masculines. Well, maybe not powerful, but we connect more to our mission, to the truths of the universe, to downloads, whereas they connect more to us, right? They dream of us. So that moment when they literally wake up one day and like, what have I done? I knew all this. Why didn't I just registered and fully embody that information? And that's when that Satori awakens. That's when they go for that crash course, and that's when they step into their divine masculine. So if you compare these journeys, you can imagine it as sort of a line of blocks that you need to raise, right, in order to be in inner union. So how we do it, the feminines, we raise one, and then we go raise the another one, and then we go raise the another one, right? We progress on this journey. Obviously, I always say the journey doesn't go like this, it goes like this, but you know what I mean. So he has the same blocks, but what he does is just lifts one, lifts one, lifts one, lifts one, because he keep operating on the physical realm. And when he reaches that last one, they all get the poof, and suddenly he's at the same level. Why? Again, it has to happen that way because he operates in the physical. If he would have went through the same awakening path as us, he wouldn't be able to complete the karmic task, because he would immediately know this is all nonsense, F off, I'm not dealing with you, right? And he has to do it. Those are the contracts that he has to complete. So I hope this brings you a little bit of clarity, and I'm wishing you an amazing day, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful feminines.